this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you can play a song called Happy Little Pill. And it does start off with these cool little intro licks, actually. If you wanted to kind of follow a few of those keyboard licks, you could start 5th fret on the high E string and kind of do a slide to 7th fret. So I'm kind of playing 5th and kind of keeping enough pressure on the string to kind of carry the sound to 7. And we do that twice. And then we go to the B string 3rd fret for that same idea from 3rd to 5th fret on the B string. So I'm kind of doing an A to a B slide, and then a D to a E slide. And then later on I'm kind of moving this by octave to get the bass notes in later. But then you could go 2nd fret on the G string as a hammer on to 4th fret. So I'm kind of playing 2nd fret on the G and putting the 3rd finger down to kind of carry the sound to 4th fret. And then that D to E note, we could get open D to a 2nd fret on the D string, kind of hammer on. So I'm starting out with kind of a slide lick, and then taking the same notes and turning it into a hammer-on lick. Or you could add some bass notes to that. And on the intro, you could start open E, and you may want to try this kind of hybrid picking. I'm using my pick for my basses and my fingers to kind of carry the lick through. So you could start open E with the 5th fret on the high E slide, and then the 3-5 on the B, and then we play 2nd fret on the A string, it's kind of a B note, and then we go to the 3rd fret on the A string for that 2nd to 4th fret hammer on, and the O2, O2 hammer on, and you may want to play another 3 on the A string to kind of carry that through. It's kind of a crazy lick, and we'll talk about a lot of easy options here too, but I just dug on that intro lick. So you got the 0-5-7, 5-7, 3-5, 3-5, and then the 2 on the A string, and then 3rd on the A with the 2-4, 2-4, O2, O2, and then 3 on the A string. Now if you wanted to back that up with chords though, you'd start on an E minor chord. And normally you do this 1st finger on the A second, 2nd finger on the D second, and if you strum all those together, that sounds an E minor chord and it sounds really sad. Now you may also dig on adding in the 3rd finger on the B 3rd, pinky on the high E 3rd, making that an E minor 7 chord. And then from the E minor we'd be going to a B minor chord. A lot of easy options here too. But normally you do this as a 2nd fret bar, 2nd finger on the B 3rd, 3rd finger on the D 4th, pinky on the G 4th. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a B minor chord and it sounds really, really sad. And you may also dig on lifting off the pinky, making that a B minor 7, or another way to play B minor 7. We'll be doing 1st finger on the A second, 2nd finger on the G second, 3rd finger on the high E second. So you can kind of strum the A string to the high E string, kind of get a B minor 7 that way. Or if you're digging on the E minor 7 voicing, you may want to think 1st finger on the A second, 2nd finger on the G second, 3rd finger on the B 3rd, pinky on the high E 3rd. Kind of working that for your B minor. And then from the B minor, we'd be going to a C major chord. And normally you do this 1st finger on the B string 1st fret, 2nd finger on the D 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the A 3rd fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major chord and it sounds really, really happy. Now you may also dig on lifting off the 1st finger and making that a C major 7. Or adding in the pinky on the B string 3rd fret, kind of getting a C major 9. Kind of saying some things around the C chord. Or another way to play C major 9 is to do 1st finger on the D second, 2nd finger on the A 3rd, 3rd finger on the B 3rd, pinky on the high E 3rd. Kind of working that for a C major 9. So you may kind of dig on that too. And then we kind of stay on the C through the intro, although in the verse we will start making some changes. There's a couple rhythm options you may want to think about through the tune though. You could work this as kind of an 8 down count. Kind of an E minor, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, B minor, C. So I'm doing kind of 8 downs and adding a little bit of muting with the right hand to kind of cover that. So that might be a cool, sneaky way to kind of intro the tune. Or one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, down, up. So you take the E minor and just tried that a lot. You'd have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. So we tried that through our progression. You have the E minor, B minor, C, C through the intro. For myself, what I was really gravitating to through the tune is something called a 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot to the beat, right now we're dividing that beat into 2 parts that are down, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that into 4 parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is the long down, 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 up, down, down, down. And what I mean by that is if you take the E minor, do it down for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you'd be doing on the first beat. And on the second beat, you do it down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 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 down. Then on the third beat, you do it up on 2, down on 3. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the last beat, you'd be going down, up, down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So down, 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 down. So all together, you got E minor, down, down, up, down, 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 down. So we tried that through our intro. We got E minor. Our main verse chorus, and we start on E minor, and then we go to our B minor chord, and then we go to our C major chord, but then we go to a G major. And normally you do this first finger on the A second, second finger on the low E third, third finger on the high E third, and if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really happy. Now you may also dig on putting 3 on the B third, pinky on the high E third, and kind of working that for the G major. So we tried it through our verse progression. Actually, you use any of those strummings we were just talking about, kind of that down count. E minor, C, G, E minor, C, and then we kind of stay on C, and then we repeat all that for the verse. Or just kind of work a big down to lead into our chorus part. So we tried that through our chorus. We have the E minor, C, G, E minor, C, from that first chorus, then we go back into a little piece of our intro, kind of progression-wise, almost like a little chorus tag. Now, one other thing I think about adding to the song, though, is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, you can throw a bass for the chord. So on the E minor, you have low E for a bass, down, up, down, up. And on the B minor, you have A for the bass. On the C, you have the A for the bass. And on the G, you have low E for the bass. So we could try that intro return with just the bass down, up, down, up. And we have E minor with an A bass, C with an A bass, C with an A bass. Or we could try that with our 16th. And there's a couple ways you could work it. You could do it as a bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, or bass, bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, or bass, bass, down, down, up, bass, down, up, down. And all be cool variations. So you have E minor. Second verse, and you can really work any of those patterns for that. So you have E minor, C, G, E minor, C, if you're digging on the 16th, E minor, it ride and kind of just kill the strings. And then from there, then we go into a double chorus. You can do that any of those ways, actually. E minor, or even switch it between those patterns can be very cool too. So be very hip to kind of mix it up a little bit and kind of see how you're feeling too. You know, so feel free to kind of take all those rhythm ideas and kind of mix them up too. It's really that same progression. So we got our E minor, C, G. And a few other licks around these chords too. You know, feel free to kind of take this lesson and add some stuff to it and kind of make the song your own too. Mixing it up with other structures. And then from there, then we go into our last chorus. So we got E minor. Return. If you wanted to, you can even kind of bring back those licks from the very beginning, actually, or just doing just big downs. Actually, all those chords can be cool too. But that's the basics of how you can strum through Happy Little Pill. So, good luck.